everything's fine because there's merch in the store. Yeah, merch in the store. We're all stuck inside and we miss the outdoors. Wait, don't think about that. Stop thinking about that. I mean, what? I miss human touch. Merch in the store, new merch in the store.
You know, do you ever reach that point where you don't think that a single person, like one existence alone, can disgust you more than it already has? You just find yourself thinking, surely there's a rock bottom, and we've hit it long ago, so what's beneath that? I'll tell you what's beneath that. Jeffree Star Hush Money. Welcome back to the channel, new and returning, young and old, and anyone willing to hear me out about the cosmetics mogul Jeffree Star, who has built his throne on racism, manipulation, and lies. Friendly reminder, if you are new here, why not subscribe? It's quick, it's free. You can always take it back, but it does help out the channel so much, so thank you. Who is Jeffree Star, you might ask? Well, Jeffrey Lynn Steininger Jr., born November 15th, 1985, is a beauty YouTuber, an entrepreneur, a makeup artist, a singer, and the founder and proprietor of his own line of cosmetics. You might know some of his associates, Toddy Westbrook, Shane Dawson, but I'm here to tell you that there's an even more disgusting center. If Toddy is the skin of the apple, and Shane Dawson is the meat, Jeffree Star is the cyanide in the seeds. And I will do my best to be calm as I address all of these things, but there is a lot of disturbing and triggering content. So fair warning. And in the face of everything that this man has done, it is incredibly hard not to blow my top. I tell you what, Jeffree, I remember seeing you at Warped Tour 2016, so let me give those of you who haven't had the displeasure a nice little fill-in. He is just as horrifying in person and smells like man sweat. But I don't mind, that's the past, and I didn't have to talk to you. But now I am addressing you. Jeffree Star, you might be a little taller than me, but dunking on you is easy as pie. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
人間って勘違いしてるよね Black, white, green or blue
Hotbox, what's the tea? Hotbox, what's the hush money? Gather round, child, and I'll tell you all about it. Jeffree Star, earlier this year, was accused of several startling allegations, not limited to certain forms of violence and hush money offers. But several people came forward, some of which spoke to Insider.com, saying Jeffree Star touched them inappropriately without consent. And 5 more people corroborated witnessing the act, and him using a close-range stun gun to either hurt or intimidate people around him. You think it ends there? 5 people told Insider that in 2009, Star used a taser on a homeless teen who had rejected his affections in a movie theater. The teen ended up later being pressured into staying the night in Star's apartment, and was dosed with Ambien, and had unspeakable horrific things done to him. A story that's been corroborated by several key witnesses. Oh, but it gets worse and worse, because now we have official receipts. This is a printout of a check for $45,000 in hush money to his accuser. And according to the court document obtained, the settlement payment reads, Section A, within 2 business days of signing this agreement, Mr. Arthur shall be paid $25,000. B, if Business Insider does not publish the article about Mr. Star within 3 months of the effective date, Mr. Arthur shall receive an additional $25,000. C, Anthony Vanity and Dami Artaud have also retracted their statements to Business Insider. Mr. Arthur shall receive an additional $10,000 for contacting each of Mr. Vanity and Miss Artaud for a total of an additional $20,000. The opportunity to make more and more money, and yet here we are. Oh yes, Jeffree, stay disgusting. You revel in it, you count on it. Well, guess what? Then you're gonna love what I've got, because for everyone else who doesn't know about your past, I'll use this as an opportunity to go over your sordid, seedy, toxic underbelly. Cover it with ink all you want. It can't hide your character. So where do I begin? Well, let's start with the most famous footage of him back in about 2004 to 2008, I believe, somewhere around that time. Star would have been about 19 to early 20s at that period.
I win by having diamond rims, and you win by being a poor Mexican.
Shut up, you slut. God. Radio. What the hell? Will you beat that? You're in. You.
Yeah, and people still support him? I understand he might have addressed that, but it seems like he fails to learn every time. What else have we got? Well, here's Jeffree Star making inappropriate contact again. He's also never been good about taking criticism either. Oh, did my poorly made makeup fall apart on you? And you chose to slander me? Oh, no, honey, can't have that. However, when it comes to you calling out other people in your field, it's easy for you to turn a blind eye, huh?
Okay, you guys know I love Kylie, but look at this wand. This is Kylie Jenner's makeup brand, and this is the quality. Hunty, no. I'm gonna try one more. This has never been used before. Oh my god. Not acceptable. This is no hate whatsoever. It's just like when you're a multi-million-dollar celebrity, why would you put anything out half-assed? And I've seen that she has mentioned the wand on her snap, right? It just doesn't make sense. Why are you a multi-million-dollar celebrity and putting out something janky? Like, the wand should be good the first time, not the second time you make the new batch. So what that basically tells me is that they have to put out the product, and then the next run, they're gonna make improvements. It should be perfect the first damn time so every customer gets it. So, no offense to her, but these are f***ing garbage.
Should have gotten it perfect the first time? You know what I'm gonna say, Jeffree. Look in a mirror and say that again. Oh wait, you haven't seen enough of Jeffree Star's disgusting racial insensitivity? My bad, let me drop something really quick. This is a skit from about 2006 or so.
What'd I do?
You had snake battery acid in my auntie face.
What?
Yes, you did. Don't deny that crap.
Oh my god, when the hell did I do that, girl?
You did that a couple of months ago. You say black folk cannot wear MAC cosmetics and you splash your ass in her face.
Well, maybe if she wasn't wearing the wrong foundation color, I wouldn't have to splash no battery acid. I wanted to lighten her skin tone, girl.
Oh, there's so much more. You know what? How about you just take it all at once? Here, eat up. Oh no, don't worry, it's on me.
Honey, I am a woman of wealth, and that black did not see me steal nothing. I was paying with my platinum visa. Now, do you have Keisha's number? I need her to wash my car.
Hurry up. Why are you standing here doing nothing? This is my job. I say, would you like vegan butter? No. Okay.
Why did you give me any? I want the vegan butter.
You want some? Go ahead. Like in your van. Sure. Wow. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, my God. Wow.
Why are you flipping off a gay guy? I'll f*** you. You right there. Come here. You look like you have f***ing autism. You Down syndrome bitch. Get the f*** over here. That's what I thought. Stand right there, f***y. Have a great day.
Some of you may recognize the name Davi Vanity of Blood in the Dance Floor fame. Well, he's not been a perfect angel to his underage fans. But back when Jeffree Star was still making music, he collaborated with them, spent time with them on Warped Tour. And after all the accusations came out, Jeffree put Davi on blast. He said, "We saw Davi bring underage girls to his hotel rooms to do things 100% illegal." But it didn't take long for Davi to communicate that Jeffree said that those were all false claims. I'm so sure. And by the way, Jeffree, the fact that you were aware of what was happening, that it was illegal, and you didn't speak up before, you're complicit. You're an accessory. But again, I'm guessing the only accessory that your privileged ass knows is a Gucci bag. Oh, and later that year, you tweeted out about all that love and support you had for Davi. You told people to get over everything in the past, and that everything was great between you two. To stop the negativity and smile. Oh, you're sure smiling on top of all that money, Jeffree. But those girls are doing anything but. Listen, Jeffree, there's two options in this scenario. Either you sat back and watched while your friend did these horrible things and then forgave him, or two, you tweeted about it to virtue signal, then covered it up so you could save monetary ties. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You did both at once. Yeah. Over 21 women, and who knows how many could have been saved by a little interference by you. I hope you live with that. I hope it isn't your dogs keeping you up at night. I hope it's the thought of that, cause there ain't enough Ambien in the world to get rid of that. Oh, but wait, there's more. When Jackie Ina called out Jeffree for his treatment of black women, he said about her that he blocked that irrelevant rat months ago, way before her anti-haul. If you don't know what that is, she basically took all of Jeffree's products, broke down all the reasons why they're bad, and made it clear that she would not support Jeffree in any way. Yeah, because that's the sensible thing to do when people don't worship the ground you walk on, Jeffree. Call them rats. Oh, but art theft, Jeffree? Really? Kat Von D called out Jeffree for not paying the artist who created his logo, whom, by the way, Kat Von D introduced Jeffree to. Here's a little post about that. The artist, Christopher Wilcock, said, after designing Jeffree Star's merchandise, having direct personal contact, and then to be cut off and seeing my designs sold globally, even tattooed on fans and himself without seeing a cent, whilst he makes his millions, I am personally looking forward to Kat Von D's kiss and tell. And Jeffree, you only paid and made reparations once the cat was out of the bag. You have had so many opportunities to correct your behavior before it comes to the public eye, and the fact that you don't shows not only your complacency with your audience's ignorance, but with ignorance of yourself. Jeffree, you are showing no intrinsic motivation to change. You are only showing motivation to continue to manipulate an audience into being blind of your actions, pulling in as many new viewers as you possibly can in order to bury all the conflict that you've had in the past. Because the way you think to see it is that when one group leaves, you've got millions of others just waiting to wait on you hand and foot. But that does not excuse or exonerate you for everything that you've done in the past, everything that you've been and continue to be. Whether it's blocking fans who call you out for your poor makeup practices, using derogatory language to women over and over again. Oh yeah, shout out Shane for giving him a platform to do that. Or piling onto drama again and again just to inject yourself into the situation and trying to play both sides whenever you end up being wrong. Who remembers James Charles? You called him a danger to society. The danger is you, to your impressionable fan base and everyone in your personal life. For crying out loud, you called Nazi symbolism just stolen as an excuse to wear a jacket that bore its symbolism. Man, Nazi stuff, you really did hang out with Tila Tequila. But what irks me the most is you saying don't spread ignorant comments without stating the facts. How many of these sayings, these little isms that you have, are just advice that you've been given over the years that you refuse to apply to yourself, but so liberally apply to the people around you to make you look like a proper knight? Jeffree Star, you are not a knight, you are not a fallen angel either, because you are never heavenly. You are toxic like lakes of sulfur, and I'd say that I'd race you to hell, but it's hard to beat a guy with a reservation at this point. If you still choose to support Jeffree Star after everything that you've seen here, I can't help you. I've done my best to present all of the evidence that I can. Even though there's still a whole sea of it, we've barely tread the shallows. If you've got more about Jeffree, go ahead, dump it in the comments. I'm eager to see what else that I couldn't find. And please, if you enjoyed the coverage, why not like the video, subscribe for more, and share it around so you can spread the message. Because I do not want to see a single other person hurt by him, even though I'm pretty sure that keeps happening every single day. Whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a good rest of your day and an even better tomorrow. I love you. Sincerely, I do. Thank you. And by the way, before you say I love you back, look in the mirror and say it to yourself. I will see you in the next episode of whatever I make. And until next time, bye.
Oh, hi! You caught me in a goose!